Okay, hey guys, I know I didn't exactly hint this video was coming out anytime soon, but I promise you, yeah, this is gonna be good. I wanted to film this as soon as possible, and I just thought Thursday would be the best day to do a review on Obi-Wan Kenobi, the TV show, that came out on Disney Plus, and it's now finished. It had 6 episodes. They were all around, like, 40 minutes long, and they starred, Obi-Wan, and a couple of other characters. I won't get into spoil territory just yet. But yeah, here we are with, you know, the entirety of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the TV show. I actually am going to put this on my ranking soon enough, new ranking, uh, for my Star Wars tier list, but I'm gonna say I am disappointed in the show. It was not what I expected. I expected an old desert hermit in the desert, living his life as a desert hermit, not a space adventure where he would find new characters and basically rebels, the Rebel Alliance, at its old age, you know. I didn't expect that to show up, and that's what did show up. So, I'm not exactly the most happy about it. It's definitely not the thing I was expecting. Was it okay, though? The show was a lot better than Book of Boba Fett. I liked Book of Boba Fett's first 2 episodes, or first episode, and then I liked the Mandalorian episodes because they were basically Mandalorian episodes. What can I say about this show? I liked the fact that Obi-Wan was there. There was a lot of characters I disliked, and I'm gonna get into spoiler territory, kinda. Uh, I didn't like Princess Leia at all. Well, I sort of liked her. She was not awful. I didn't like her chase scenes, though. This isn't really a spoiler. Uh, I'm pretty sure you guys already knew that Princess Leia would be there, and if you guys didn't know that, well, now you guys know that Princess Leia is there. Big, big thing. Ooh, Princess Leia is in the episode. Uh, and I really felt like they underused Luke Skywalker. I felt like Luke Skywalker, the fact that he was there literally made zero difference until the end. But again, if they cut that part out at the end, it literally would have made zero difference. Yeah. So either way, this show relatively. I was really excited for it. I was excited for Obi-Wan. I was excited for Stranger Things, season what season is this? Season 4, and Umbrella Academy season 3, which just came out yesterday. I didn't know that, but I was excited for that when it was going to eventually come out. But yeah, it has come out now. Either way, I quite enjoyed the fact that I would be getting to watch these shows. But after watching Book of Boba Fett, I was quite worried about the show. I was like, oh no. I feel like we are not going to have a good time with this show, are we? Because Book of Boba Fett sort of ruined it. It made me think that, oh, frick, this show has a high chance of being really bad. Which is a big thing I was worrying about, the show being bad, as I really thought that the show. I was worried that the show would be bad because Book of Boba Fett really sucked. It ruined characters, and all it really did was make me sad that this show existed. Obi-Wan was going to do that for me. It had 2 prime shining episodes that shined over the rest, in my mind. Those episodes being those episodes being episode 1, which I actually quite enjoyed the calmness and tameness of the episode. And the final episode, I loved the battles happening. I liked the battle happening there. I'm sure you guys will see spoilers, but I'm not getting into spoiler territory. I'm a kind person, guys. Either way, it really made me happy of some elements they did do, and then some elements they didn't do made me sad, and some elements they did do that I didn't want made me even more sad. So, let me talk about the elements that made me quite sad. Reva and Princess Leia. Holy crap. Leia was okay, but they did a lot with her, and I just don't think she really needed to be there for that long. She really was only there to be, filler and plot-wise. But that could be the same said with Reva, the new character. I personally enjoy Inquisitors. I don't mind the Inquisitors, ever. The Inquisitors are actually quite cool. I enjoyed them in Jedi Fallen Order, which I have not beaten yet. But again, like I said, I will beat it eventually. I enjoyed them in Jedi Fallen Order, but I didn't necessarily enjoy them in this show. I felt they were really underused, and Reva was overused, and was sort of just kind of the worst person to ever exist. So yeah, either way, Reva sucked, but there was a lot of other characters that I enjoyed. I really enjoyed Obi-Wan. I enjoyed Darth Vader. I thought he was so cool. And, I enjoyed Uncle Owen. He felt like Uncle Owen, and Aunt Beru felt like Aunt Beru. Don't know about them in the last episode. I have mixed feelings about the last episode, but I liked the stuff with Obi-Wan, not the stuff with Reva. I'm pretty sure that should be clear, though, because I don't think anyone likes the stuff with Reva. Reva sucked. Reva was awful. Ugh. Reva. Why? Why, Reva? Why did you exist, and why did you suck? I despise Reva. She's awful, she's garbage, nobody should ever like Reva. Reva really messed the show up for me. It made me feel like, wow, this is something that is... Why is she doing this? Like, why? Her backstory makes sense, doesn't make exactly perfect sense. And nor does her intentions by the final episode. Her intentions are truly what baffles me. As, they kind of suck all the time. And I just didn't like Reva's attitude. She was awful. She was an awful Inquisitor. She doesn't respect the rules, which is what the Empire enforces on people. That's the whole point of the Empire, to enforce the rules. And she follows 0 of them, which pisses me off. Holy crap. I don't know how I can say this any less harsh. Literally. Reva, you suck. Obi-Wan. Now let's get to the parts I enjoy. They brought back a couple of the lines. There's some funny lines by the final episode, guys. They bring back some of the meme lines. I'm not going to tell you guys which ones, but I'm sure they're flowing all over the internet. You can find them yourselves. But, pretty decent lines. Definitely highlighted the show for me even further, as they used some lines that I quite enjoyed, both Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. And Darth Vader, Hayden Christensen did a great job. One scene that I say that I didn't like with both Obi-Wan and Hayden Christensen definitely was there was a flashback sequence where Anakin is clearly supposed to be before the Attack of the Clones. He is wearing those same robes. He has the hairdo. And Obi-Wan, same thing, he has the hairdo, he has his clothes from Attack of the Clones. But what gets me differently is the fact that Obi-Wan is... I don't mind what Obi-Wan looks like. He looks like what Obi-Wan should look like. A guy with a mullet. Obi-Wan didn't really age. There was still a couple of wrinkles on his face. They didn't really need to de-age him, though. It was fine. Hayden Christensen, though, definitely looks different from when he did... When did Attack of the Clones come out? I gotta search this up. When did Attack of the Clones come out? He looks so much different from Attack of the Clones. Well, when did that movie come out? 2002? So 20 years ago. He does not look like he did 20 years ago. I'm sorry, Obi-Wan the TV show. That definitely was not placed correctly. And yeah, we got to see the Obi-Wan, we got to see Obi-Wan act properly, and there he was. Obi-Wan acted perfectly fine. I was fine with Obi-Wan's performance. But what really annoyed me was the performance of Hayden Christensen. They were perfectly fine. I didn't mind any of the choreography. It was definitely better than sequels, which if Disney's making it, I'm going to praise them for that. But what I disliked so much was the fact that they didn't use de-aging on Hayden Christensen, which definitely should have been done. Hayden Christensen, there was literally no reason that Hayden Christensen should not have been de-aged there. He looked way too old to be in 20 years younger, or 10 years, over 10 years younger. It didn't make sense to me, and I don't like that. But other than that, the scene wasn't awful. It's, again, I'm not going into spoiler territories. I'm giving design details that I didn't like. And yeah, there was some other things that I didn't perfectly enjoy either. Specifically the fact of the overusement of Leia, the overusement of the Path, and the overusement of Reva really messed up the series for me. I wanted to see more of the Organa, not Leia Organa, more of Bail Organa and his wife. I would have liked seeing more Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen instead of that awful last sequence in the final episode. I would have wanted to see more Luke, because the whole point of Obi-Wan being on Tatooine, becoming said hermit, is the fact that, he's on Tatooine with Luke. That's the only reason Luke knows Obi-Wan. His one interaction, face-to-face interaction, where they could both see each other, was awful. Okay? Not necessarily. It's not awful, sorry. It's that there wasn't really a lot to work off with that scene. It's like, oh, they saw each other exactly once. I gotta hope they do that in the next, 12 years, again, And I just don't like that. I feel like I didn't exactly enjoy the fact that they underused Luke and overused Leia. I understand Leia is a big, important part of the series, and she named her child Ben after Ben Kenobi, which people might not have made sense. Which is what I actually don't like with Disney these days. Recently, they're like, oh, Rogue One did really well. Rogue One did really well, guys. Rogue One, remember? Because it was a prequel to one thing that people were interested in. We should do that to literally everything now. Like, did we really need to know why Leia named her kid Ben? Do we really need to know why Luke had a spaceship toy in the prequel saga? Do we really need to know that? Do we need to know why Andor was on the Rogue One team for the new Andor show? Like, come on, guys. Disney, come up with some actually interesting ideas, and then I will come talk to you guys again. because you guys really messed up the series for me in a bad way. George Lucas might not have been the kindest guy, but at least he knew how to make the Star Wars movies. You know, at least he knew how to do that. This is just disappointing. I don't like this Star Wars. The direction you took it was not great. And I just can't praise you for it because it's not good. Oh yeah. By the way, out of the Disney Plus shows that I've seen, this actually wasn't the worst of them. Again, Boba Fett and Bad Batch still take the cake for me as one of my least favorite shows of all time, to do with Star Wars. So, I'm going to say, right here and right now to Bad Batch and to Boba Fett. You have been beaten again. Bad Batch I didn't like at all, and I'm not really excited for the second season. Clone Wars is currently, I think, my favorite Star Wars franchise thing, if not Revenge of the Sith, which is definitely one of my favorites as well. So, either way. Yeah, I quite enjoy the amount of Star Wars we had, and this really did pay homage to things that we aren't getting. Like, it paid homage to Starkiller in the Force Unleashed games. It paid homage to a lot of original Ben Kenobi things. You know? From, you know, what he originally did in the original trilogy, which I enjoyed. Again, Ben Kenobi was awesome. And, yeah, so I'm going to give this show a 7.6 out of 5. Better than a 7.5 out of 5. And we definitely got some new content for Star Wars, and I quite enjoyed the fact that Obi-Wan, it was a show about him, and I really liked Obi-Wan in the first place. So, yeah, congratulations to you, Disney. You made me like a show for a 7.6. So it's still mediocre. If you guys want to watch the show, go ahead and watch it. Do I recommend it? Not necessarily. The last episode is really the only episode you need to watch. The rest is, for the most part, just filler, because they literally just do the same plot over and over again with Leia and Reva, and it's not the most exciting thing to watch. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I enjoy making these for you guys. I enjoy just, you know, doing reviews. This one, again, 7.6 out of 5. My Star Wars tier list, I don't exactly remember where it was before. Let me just check, because it doesn't really matter if I check. We still have footage left on this video. Star Wars tier list was a while back, wasn't it? It was a decent while back, wasn't it? Star Wars movie and show tier list. It was back when I had my content break, right? Which I've been thinking if I wanted to do a content break again eventually. I don't know exactly when I want to do a content break. It will probably be after I reach 500, though. Which you guys may be thinking, 500? You're still a bit away from 500, you freaking moron. Yeah, I am very far away from it, aren't I? Which, I found my Star Wars tier list. Here it is. I'm very far away from 500 videos. I am nowhere near close. Okay, where did I put everything? My video currently isn't loading. There we go. So, I have a don't watch or remember. So in S tier, I had Clone Wars, then Revenge of the Sith, then Mandalorian. In A tier, I had Return of the Jedi, Rogue One, Empire Strikes Back. In B, I had New Hope, Phantom Menace. I'm gonna move, if I had to redo this tier list, I would move Book of Boba Fett down to F. I would replace it with Obi-Wan at the bottom of B tier. Then C, Force Awakens, Visions, and Bad Batch. And yeah, and then F, we would have Book of Boba Fett last. I would move Rebels to Don't Remember, because I don't really, people have been getting mad at me that I didn't watch a lot of Rebels. It's like, oh, I didn't watch a lot of Rebels, guys. Okay, good for you. Okay, stop getting mad about it to me. Okay, I don't really care. Either way, then we have Attack of the Clones, Solo, Last Jedi, and the Rise of Skywalker all in last. Book of Boba Fett would be below all of those. So yeah, either way, thank you guys for watching this video. I know this one is a longer video. I am blanking out today a tiny bit, you know. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow as per usual, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming. I've been having some trouble thinking. We learned that Derek can't play Ark with us anymore, so we're gonna have to go through stuff like that. And yeah, basically, we're not exactly sure what we're playing on Friday, but we know it's going to be a celebration. It's our graduation. We're done our school for a tiny bit. I'm going to be back in school again by August. I'm taking summer courses to just so I don't have to do as much courses in person school, because that's where I'm going to next year. So yeah, I hope you guys, you know, enjoy this video, and I will see you all tomorrow when I stream. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna stream, and I hope it's something good, guys. I really hope I get to do things with you guys tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.